But going back to your question, what have I learned over the last 12 months doing this podcast every single week? I think I've learned that I think this has been a great experience, dude.
Yeah.
I think this has been fun. Like I've loved it.
It's been easier than I thought. I thought it would be harder from a perspective of time to do this.
Yeah. Also, I think we've scheduled for it, we've allowed for it. Yeah, because if we didn't, even I talk to people and they're like, 52. I'm like, yeah. And they're like,
consecutively.
Yeah,
it's not
we
like,
haven't missed a fucking week.
It hasn't been like a fortnight where we missed where we had one.
We have not missed a single week, or we've never had to pull back on an old episode to say, hey guys, throw back this week because we missed out on one. Nothing like that. We've always had a new episode every week. And I'm sure there will come a time where we will throw back to an old episode that did really well for the new listeners, etc. But like most podcasts do. But yeah, I think the power of consistency, I think it's allowed us to understand the YouTube platform a little bit better, which we hadn't really dabbled in heavily before. I think it shows that if you want to prioritize something, you need to schedule it, because otherwise, if we didn't schedule this, dude, the fact is we wouldn't have kept that level of consistency. And I think when you do something that you genuinely enjoy, like this is fucking fun. Like we sit here, we have a chat, do you know what I mean? And we're talking about topics that we both care about.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think to do that, as well as have some cool guests on, I think it's shown that when you do something that you enjoy, that it's not taxing at all. If anything, it's kind of rejuvenating.
Yeah, and you can take a lot of lessons out of that even in your business as well. So that first year of business is often a grind. That first year of business, you're going to go, well, am I going to keep doing this? Am I going to fail? Am I going to double down? Am I going to kill it? That first year is always vitally important. And understanding that there's a greater goal at play, because it's not likely that you're going to get into business in the first year and then retire after 52 weeks. Do you know what I mean? Just make so much money, get so much fulfillment out of what you're doing, go, cool, that's enough. Better stop now.
I think, yeah.
So that perseverance and persistence is so important.
Like, and you've patience.
Like I like being aggressively patient. You still got to make moves. You know what I mean? Don't be patient. Oh, look, it'll come. Like I'll get a new office in 10 years. Dude, like make moves. You can still be patient. You can still work for it. No. How do you do it in 5? How do you do it in 1? How do you do it in 3? Like patiently aggressive. Know that there is a process to happen.
I think that's a balance. Yeah, because it is like, I also know people who, I think there is a level of, okay, we just need to do this same thing for longer.
Yeah, I felt that.
Well.
I felt that in my business.
Yeah,
I've always said
it drops.
Yeah, I called you up the other night on the way home, and I said that I think I'm in a drop moment, as in shit's just popping. Yeah, the opportunities are coming up, and it's like we're going from win to win to win to win, and it's great. And I've always said it. I've always said it to like everyone, to my old man, to my missus, everyone. I said, guys, like, you don't understand. It's going to turn one day where we're going to sign up $50 million of work. And you're all going to go, oh, it must be nice.
Yeah. But you didn't see the 4 years, the 5 years before that.
Next year's my 10th year in business. Like my company will be open for 10 years next year.
Has God.
Yeah.
Fuck.
I know, right?
10 years.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's like, now it's popping. Yeah. Like now it's going to take off. Next year, guys, like mark my words, next year, you're going to see me everywhere. Like you're going to see our projects everywhere, and big jobs too. We're not fucking small things like here. Like we're talking big, significant projects are going to be landing. I've got another 2 massive ones that I'm trying to sign up before Christmas. And for context, we're 10 weeks out now when we're recording this date. We're AFL parade, grand final. Well, it's a public holiday today, guys. See, grinding on a public holiday.
Yeah. So this will air in October.
Yeah. But
it'll be mid-October.
Yeah. So that's the intent, to sign up another couple of really big jobs. And then it's like, cool, well then what's next year? So if I'm going to be maxed out, well, how do we max out the max out? How do we keep going to that next level? How do we keep pushing, and what do we need to do? And I felt that it's honestly taken those 9 years prior to get to this exact point. All the experience, all the other jobs I've had previously, so the 25 years I've been in construction, just to get to this moment right now. But so many people don't have that consistency, that discipline, that belief, that patience to go, yep, it's going to work. You know, there's so many stories like that. The Colonel Sanders of KFC. He didn't become a billionaire until his 60s or something like that. GC.
Did he become a billionaire?
I don't know. I think so, maybe. But he didn't make the big time. All right, didn't make hundreds of millions of dollars until he was late 60s. Grant Cardone, no one knew who he was 10 years ago. No one knew who he was. And now he's fucking killing it. He's a billionaire. He's got choppers. He's got aeroplanes. He flies all around the world. He's got billions of dollars worth of real estate. No one knew who he was 10 years ago. And now he's in his mid-60s or something like that, early 60s.
Yeah, I think he's like 65.
Yeah. Right. So, but so many people get into ventures like the podcast and go, like my dad said, oh, I'm surprised you don't have more followers. We will. Surprised you don't have more listeners. We will. I don't know when it'll be, but we will. Every episode you do, we're going to get more. Every day in business, you're going to get better every single day. And you've got to have that belief. You've got to have that persistence and discipline to go, yep, this is what's going to happen. And they're the ones that end up crushing it.
Yeah, and I think you need to set things up in a way. Like this is pretty seamless, this podcast.
Yeah.
Like it happens, now we've got it so well systemized that...
Yeah, we come in, we set up.
Yeah, we know how this works.
I don't even know how to set it up now. I never used to.
Yeah, we know how to, like the whole editing process, we've kind of filtered all that out. The clips go out.
Oh, we figured out yesterday, during the week.
We worked out how much
each episode cost us.
Yeah.
So it costs this much money per episode. So we know throughout the year we need this much money for this thing to float.
Yeah, we're like, cool, 52 episodes a year. Yeah. This is what it costs us per episode. This is how much the podcast costs to stay alive. Yeah. This is how much we need to make. So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. Or if you want to watch the full episode, you can click over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.